Hey guys, yeah, here I am, finally, after almost a month, actually, of me pushing this idea of me recording myself, reviewing gems. It's not crazy. It's just that I have not really done one of these videos where I'm face to face with a camera. As this YouTube channel shows, I mostly upload me playing games. You have seen most of my videos that are badly titled, like one of them being, what was it, Phone of Duty or something, and then there's Above Watch, Above Luck, actually, I think I remember that. Editor Donnie here. You can see my headsets because I have to listen to the video and cut everything. I didn't think my titles were horrible. I didn't think it was Phone of Function because or below luck. so, so I just wanted the editor's note. I'm sorry for the horrendous title naming. I don't think that's gonna come anytime soon, and if it does, you can just screenshot those two videos and just keep them above my head. So, FYI, it's just stupid. All right, now since we're not gonna really be doing one of those video game videos and it's mostly just me and the camera focusing on gyms. Gym reviews. Yes. Why I wanted to do this? Because I like to work out and I just thought about something that I haven't seen people do and it's just something I want to get into. So let's get into it. And of course, if you come from the TikTok short, you know that I'm doing Planet Fitness today. Yes, Planet Fitness. It was my first gym I went to. I will not be showing a workout montage or rather my time there because I cannot go there. Let's go on with our first section of the review, which I like to call affordability. How affordable is the gym? Now, Planet Fitness has some great memberships. Of course, there's the membership which is 15 bucks a month. If I'm not mistaken, it could be less, 10. That's still a great Editor Donnie again. Yes, I know it's just annoying, but I forgot to also mention that they do have a black card. It's 30 bucks a month, but that doesn't really make a difference. I mean, you get the same stuff as the classic. It's just that you get more benefits, whatever. Yeah. Monthly payment. That's still great to pay, especially for a gym that has a lot of equipment that you can get into working out. So I'd say for that portion of the gym gets a 4 or 5. 4 out of 5 being that it is a great affordability and that I highly suggest this to be your gym to go to depending on your budget because it is a great budget friendly gym and you can go there without really feeling much of a burden, especially people that start out with Planet Fitness and work out with them all the time, go to the gyms and everything. So a 4 out of 5, I believe that Planet Fitness is one of, if not the only, because again, I live in New York, so I don't know if memberships are different elsewhere. Like, if you go to a different state, it might be cheaper. But for New York, the only affordable gym I can find is Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is 15 bucks a month and anyone can go in because it's very affordable. I think anyone can go in. Anyone could jump into it. Which now will bring me back into the environment part of Planet Fitness, which is, I guess you can say, it's expected because it's such a budget friendly thing. It's such a budget friendly company that you would expect some errors. Most of the machines on in Planet Fitness sometimes are broken. So the problem with that is that you're trying to go in and work out, and boom, three of the Smith machines are taken, and then you see a fourth one. You're like, wow, there's a fourth Smith machine empty. You go to it and it's broken. How do you feel? How would you feel? It's like you're paying 15 bucks a month, which, yeah, I mean that's the affordability. You're not gonna expect like top tier gym like environment because it's that affordable. In my opinion, it's like you pay for, you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? Like, you paid for this environment, so it's a cheap environment. That's my opinion. Another point deduction on the environment is that it's mostly cables, it's mostly machinery. There's not much you could do with machinery. You know what I mean? It's like there's smiths, there's cables, there's a lot of like alternative machines that you can use to build up your chest and everything. There's a lot of treadmills, and I mean a lot of treadmills. I think so much wasted potential for there to be more free weights. So that's another point taken off. So other than that, I mean the machines are good, of course. If there's a working machine, it's good. You can do a workout. There's dumbbells. That's the most free weights you can have. There's some barbells. So that's another point. And the other point is that it has the machinery. Like, there's plenty of machinery. It's just that most of the time those machineries are broken, or rather they're not fixed. So I'd give Planet Fitness on the environment aspect a 3 out of 5. Which again, you did pay for that. You did pay for a rather cheap gym. So you would have to expect cheap environment. So yeah. Now, going into our third and final portion of this review, which I would say is the community. Now, yes, it is important that a gym or a fitness has a great community for the people to go to it. And of course, Planet Fitness happens to be one of those gyms that is no judgment zone. So basically, you cannot really be judging anyone for what they're doing, how they're working out, and how they do it. It is their own way and their own method, and you should not be disrespectful towards it. Now, that's a good mentality. Of course, I'll give it that. There's a lot to it. Of course, you cannot judge someone, so if no one's getting judged, that means they can go there comfortably and work out. Because, of course, there's the no judgment zone. Now, one point deduction is that they state that they are no judgment zone, but they have a lunk alarm. So, you've probably seen all over the internet. You know, you see a guy doing a lift, and then he slams the weight. The alarm goes off. And it's just like, you're judging a person. That's judgmental, and you're saying you're no judgment zone, but you're judging a person for how they do things. So that's another take back. So that's one deduction off. Another deduction I'll take is that, well, for me, it's friendly. Okay, it's you meet a lot of people there, and they're great. They're amazing. They're very encouraging. So I guess that's not really a deduction. That's just one point giving to the community. It's like, whoever you talk to, you know, they always give you feedback and help you, motivate you. Of course, it's like they're building you. They're encouraging you to always keep going. Don't stop. And that's great. That's a good community that you should have. You should have a community that just goes on your back and helps you in any way, shape, or form. Now, another thing, and the fact that it is affordable. One takeaway is that this gym is mostly for beginners. So, most of the people that go in here really don't know how gyms are, or rather, how gyms should be. So they go in and they start doing bad things. And I have an example of this, okay? And the example is when Rakai went to the Diamond Gym. You see his acts, right? He's not taking it serious. He's doing all this motion. I'll show you one. I mean, I could show you the whole video, but I'll just show you the motion. He's like just doing this or some shit, right? Like, he's playing along. He's not taking this serious, and that's a bad thing. You cannot go in there being a beginner and just being dumb with the machinery, because you could break it. I think that you can break the machine like that, or you could harm your body. Another thing that I wanted to add into this is that if you ever come across these videos and people like lifting a lot of heavy weights, you can see how they destroy their body. So that's another thing I wanted to put into this is that these beginners can go in and just destroy themselves to the point where they cannot work out anymore. Especially if weighing, you're lifting something heavy and you're doing that motion, it causes harm on your body. So that's another point taken off is that the Planet Fitness is mostly a beginner level gym. So beginners, people that are just starting, go in there, and sometimes they either cause a lot of bad or they cause a lot of good. So it's like a point. It's they cancel each other out. Of course, I give it a point for the community that it is a beginner and it's friendly to people that want to jump into working out. But it's also a bad if people go in there and do dumb things. So they cancel each other out. For the community, I'd give Planet Fitness a 3 out of 5 because again, I said in my whole reason, it's a very beginner friendly gym to the point that someone can go in there and can cause disturbance, but they can also do good. So it's always a 50-50. Don't get me wrong on that. And of course, looking at the situation at the Diamond Gym is different. Of course, that's a whole different gym that I'm hoping, by the way, I'm hoping I could go in there and ready to do the exercises and work out with all the people in there because I believe it's a very good environment that I'd like to get into. But that'll be a future video, a future time, future plan. For now, I'm just trying to do these gyms that I have around in New York. So yeah. So now, if we add all those ratings up, you'll get a 10 out of 15. So I give, of course, the overall is out of 15. I'm giving 3 parts. Each part is 5, and I add all of them up. So out of 15, Planet Fitness gets a 10 from me. The highest point is it being very affordable. Of course, anyone that has a job can go in there if they save up enough money. Or if you get an allowance every week, like $10, you can save up for 2 weeks to pay off the gym, and then the rest you can just do it on protein meals. So yeah, I give Planet Fitness a 10 out of 15. Again, this is my first video. I'm happy I got to do this. So thank you, and I'll be ending this video with me doing a 2-minute plank. Do this right. Yes. Here it is. 2 minutes. It should go off. I hope it goes off. 2 minutes right there. I need to get my form right, which form is important. Everyone should know this. Having a good form when you work out is ideal for building strength. So I need to fix that up before I start the timer. So let me just, I think, yeah, I think I'm good. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. All right, yeah, here we go. Yep, you're gonna see me do a plank for 2 minutes. I know it's not ideal. I know you guys will probably hate me, and you're gonna be bored and probably just click out of the video. So I don't blame you for that. Trust me. It's better to spend 2 minutes every time doing something else like studying, doing homework, or even working out. Or rather, doing the plank. You can do 2 minutes of this time where you click off the video and you can just do the 2 minutes of planking. If you do a plank every day, it's very beneficial. You build a lot of core strength and it helps you with your posture. So planks are important, and that's why I'm setting up the goal as well to do 2-minute planks at the end of every video, but also every day. And I hope this can go faster, but it's not gonna go fast. And I know I'm talking so time can go faster, but that's not gonna happen. It's just me yibbering and yabbering like a lunatic. Another thing, Okay, so I'm gonna cut off here. I don't wanna bore y'all with that part of the video, so now I'm gonna put up this part where I'm gonna be talking about Mr. Keep It 1,000. And I've been seeing a lot of these memes about how this new Dragon Ball game project is just full of all these memes where this guy just comes out of nowhere and now he's like a big person in the whole Dragon Ball lore, and I just love it. He's like in these manga panels, he's like in these parts where he kills Goku or something like that, and it's just funny to me. So I just wanted to say that part. I think it's hilarious. For watching this video, and I hope I can catch you guys in the next one in about what, a month? Because it'll take a while for me to record it. Anyways. Ugh. Ooh, what's your sense of that? Oh man. I hate planks. Planks are the worst, man. They do things to you. Anyways, here's the timer. I did it. That's 2 minutes of planking. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oops. And catch you guys in the next video.